I thought we did a pretty good job of that most of the day. We're playing with a lot of guys that haven't played a lot. Obviously the quarterbacks and then a lot of young O-linemen, and we're mixing in some young skill guys too. So we have a lot of returning guys that have played a lot, that have been starters, but our backups are young. So it's been good for us to continue to get better.
The young skill guys right over here. What are you guys looking at him from him this year?
Yeah, he's an exciting guy. He does a lot of good things. Best thing he's doing right now is just playing fast. He's not worried about making mistakes. He's just going out and playing fast and using his quickness and his speed and making some plays for us. So I think he's going to be an exciting guy.
Seems like you guys are getting the ball quite a bit today. Is that, you feel like something that's going to carry over into the fall?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to. A lot of it always depends on what kind of set of plays we're going to play, depending on defenses and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he's a guy. We have a pretty good idea what Robbie can do, and Terrell Turner and De La Shawn and those guys. They've done it before, and so we're trying to emphasize maybe some of the younger guys and see how they respond when they get the ball in their hands.
Is that why De La and Terrell seem to get fewer reps a little bit today?
Yeah. Well, like I said, those guys have played a lot, and we probably repped Robbie more than we should have today, and we have a pretty good idea what we have with them, and we want to let those other guys improve, and the only way you're going to do that is if they get reps.
Is there any temptation with Matt to, when the pocket starts to break down, to just kind of run? And is that something that you break him of?
Yeah, the good thing about Matt, and this is part of the reason we recruited him in high school, was he's not a guy that when the pocket breaks down he looks to run. He buys time, looks down the field, and then runs if he has to. And so I think there's a big difference between that. It can be a little frustrating sometimes when a guy just always takes off. When he wants to sit in the pocket. But what he does is he can kind of keep a play alive, and then he's looking downfield, and then something breaks down there, and then he'll take off. So the good thing about all those quarterbacks really is they all move pretty well. That's the one thing about them is they've been really good in the pocket, and their kind of presence has been good, and that's been probably one of the best things about the group of guys this spring.
Do you think people like us have been overlooking Bryson?
Oh, I don't know. I think sometimes it's always the same deal. You always kind of get excited about the new guys, and and that's just part of it. And Bryson's been around a little bit longer, but he's a guy that we feel real comfortable with. He's continuing to get better, and he's battling, and he's a competitor. He's not gonna give anybody any job. I assure you, he's going to put up a fight for that position, and like I said, I've been real proud of what he's done so far.
Seems like he's a leader too.
Yeah, he is. He's been around the longest. He kind of knows how things work, and he does a good job of getting guys in the right spot.
What's your overall impression after the beginning?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was some good and some bad. Thank you. Some good and some bad. Not bad for the first time. We were trying to. We're doing a couple of new things this spring. We're trying to emphasize a little bit, and really thought we did a pretty good job of executing a lot of it. So that was encouraging.
Is there any greater challenge to finding a starting quarterback when you're also trying to break in two new tackles, or at least one new tackle?
Yeah, sure. It is. It's always challenging, But like I said, the good thing, these guys are pretty mobile and move around pretty well, and our tackles have really played pretty well. That's the thing is, both of our lines, first group and second group, have played well, and really the second group has improved probably as much as anybody on the team, just as a group, and I've been real proud of what they've done. They're getting a lot better.
Thank you.